This is 2 Kings chapter 6, verse 16. And he answered, Fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them. And Elisha prayed and said, Yahawah, I pray thee, open his eyes, that he may see. And the Lord opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw, and behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Harachakwadash. Double honors to our apostles at Great Millstone, who will word taught us his truth. Peace and love and blessed salutations to you. Akim Nespana the Bayasha, double down house of David. I just want to show you this video that a brother put up. As you see,
causing a G.
It says massive mystery object passes sun as it unleashes Earth directed flare. And this is on Dabu 77's page. You can look it up. And the reason I read the first scripture is because, the chariots are starting to, show themselves more. We're starting to get more footage of the vehicles of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. And the ones that are in those vehicles that maneuver them, or that are behind the wheel, so to speak, are the angels of the Lord. All right, and they are with the elect, and they're gonna be with the elect, to the end and after. And they're here for our salvation, and they're here to, come into the house of the thief. So I'm gonna play this video, and I'm gonna get a couple scriptures. Lord willing, this be edifying to the hopeful elect.
Week. Now, this internal G4 geomagnetic solar storm right now, as I speak. Now, this in turn is producing northern lights as far down as Florida. So people all across the country, given clear skies, will have a chance to see these auroras. Now, this may also mess with the grid. Certain fluctuations in different areas. It's yet to be seen, but we know that these G4s are capable of doing so. And we also have this massive mystery object that has been caught circling the sun. It's rather enormous. It's bigger than the sun. As you can see here on the GOES feed in the middle, this center disk represents the sun. This object that you can see right here comes into frame on the 27th, goes around the sun, and is in frame the whole time as it enters until it exits out on the left. It even goes behind the object here that's blocking out the sun. Okay, so it's an object that seems to be out in space, not.
And see, you devils. Let me get this. Actually, before I go back to that, Zechariah chapter 5, verse 1. Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes, and behold, and look, and behold, a flying roll. And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll, the length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For every one that stealeth shall be cut off, as on this side according to it, and every one that sweareth shall be cut off, as on that side according to it. So, hey, we bring this scripture out all the time. All right. This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off, on this side according to it. So, go back to that. I should keep doing that. Salakia. Bear with me. Should just tried to pull it up on YouTube. Facebook, Instagram shit's annoying.
It's rather on the 27th, goes around the sun and is in frame the whole time as it enters until it exits out on the left. It even goes behind the object here that's blocking out the sun. Okay, so it's an object that seems to be out in space, not any kind of lens flare or anything like that. And I'll share with you some video here of that. So I put this into motion, full speed. See that? That is pretty wild. Now, when you slow this thing down, you see it come into frame. It has definition on it. It has details on it that don't change. They stay the same. Notice the dark areas, the dark regions on this, almost as if it never moves. It keeps its pattern there the whole time, even though it gets a little darker as it approaches this region here behind the disk. For sure, it's a mystery. For sure, it's absolutely massive. And again, lens flares and everything can be ruled out as this thing is passing behind the disk, or the black disk that's hiding the sun. Very interesting. And look, the sun seems to be reacting.
It almost looks as like it's a face on it. If you watch it, I'm gonna check this out more.
And then exits the frame. Seen a lot of things out there. I even have video of a massive, darker, blacked out object feeding off the sun.
Let me see if I can pull this up. Hey, I mean, we're close. All right. Nearer than we believe. Salvation. Look up.
In his research, Dr. Morrison identified a paradox.
This is Dabu 7. We have a lot going on in terms of space weather. We have an incoming direct hit from a solar in the motion.
I'll show you. Don't it look almost
Regions
like a
on
face
this?
on it? Mouth, eyes, and nose. Slovakia. Let me get this in the NLT, and then I'm gonna close it out. Slovakia. NLT. I mean, I can really get 100 scriptures, man. Zechariah 5:1. I looked up again and saw a scroll flying through the air. And you got chariots that are different size, different, shapes. It says, "What do you see?" The angel asked. "I see a flying scroll." I replied, "It appears to be about 30 feet long and 15 feet wide." And we also know that the chariots also, they can expand. They defy gravity. It says, then he said to me, "This scroll contains the curse that is going out over the entire land." What land? America. One side of the scroll says that those who steal will be banished from the land, and that's why this place is going to be destroyed. It says the other side says that those who swear falsely will be banished from the land, and the only ones that do that is who? You already know. I ain't even gotta say. And this is what the Lord of Heaven's armies say. So when you see these chariots, this is the Lord of Heaven's army. This is Yahawah of Heaven's army. I'm sending this curse into the house of every thief and into the house of everyone who swears falsely using my name, and my curse will remain in that house and completely destroy it, even its timbers and stones. So, I mean, what more can you say? See, look up salvation. And we know Luke 21 and 28 in the KJV, look up for your salvation is nearer than we believe. Okay. And then this is the NLT, Luke 21 and 28. So when all these things begin to happen, what? Wars, pestilence, earthquakes, you start seeing chariots. There's going to be a pink moon on the 11th. All right. Look up for your salvation is near. So pink moon 2025. 11th of June. Oh shoot. So that's gonna be another pink moon, and we know I'll probably do a video on it, Lord willing. But June 11th, and we know pink represents hope for the elect. But with that, shalom.